everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design with, as you can see, journal flip throughs today. I have 4. They are very similar because I made them all at once, but you know, there are variances there, and I looked that up. Yes, it is a word. Okay, the small ones are, lost my cheat sheet, 5.5 across by 5 this way. They all are fabric pieced together, sewn to other fabric with cardstock in between. The edges will fray a little bit over time, but there is stitching, so not indefinitely. I am no quilter or anything, it's just pieced together and sewn. There's stitching all over the place. Each one has handmade beads on the strings. Every one of them is 5-hole stitch binding. Here's the back. The small ones have 44 pages each. It's counting front and back. There's a little side tuck there with a journaling card I made. Back's blank. It's a little nameplate I made, book plate with pieced together scrapbook paper scraps. This is scrapbook paper ticket. All of the little embellishments in these are scrapbook paper images. Vintage wrapping paper, washi rickrack. I did not count the envelope as a page. Little handmade envelope I made. Tickets. This is some graph paper over text. Fabric. It's a Nancy Drew book. Scrapbook paper. Some rickrack. This is a little notepad. Back is scrapbook paper. It's an old children's book, like a school reader type book. This is a planner page with washi tape and notebook paper, some ribbon. This flips down. Sleeve printing. Another child's book with some text over, or paper over the text. Fabric. Craft paper, little scrapbook. It's watercolor. Old cooking book page. It's coffee dye paper sewn to scrapbook. Little washi tape, vintage seam binding. This washi tape and a mini little cross stitch piece on perforated paper. Each one has one of those. Going back, ribbon, washi tape, fabric, just sewing over the text here. Some rubber stamping, paper over text, little mini washi tape there. This folds down too. Little fabric flip, it's all vintage. The planner again. Some pages sewn to the paper. A pocket with a vintage playing card and a little mini journal card. Some scrapbook paper, fabric. Some more coffee dyed over the text there. It's the other side of the envelope with 2 German translation cards in there. There's a little paper flip here, washi tape, wrapping paper again, scrapbook. It flips out with some rubber stamping there. A larger back pocket. This is a seed packet style envelope that I made. It's not, you know, a real seed packet. Out of vintage paper. Okay, the next small one, like I said, very similar, but different. Same size, 5.5 by 5, 44 pages, same side tuck. All the card type things will be different. Book plate, this is wrapping paper, coffee dyed with scrapbook sewn to it. Some washi tape, same type of scrapbook paper images, paper over the text, fabric. This also is a Nancy Drew page. Scrapbook paper, washi, stamping. It's the same style envelope. Tickets. Another school reader type book. Paper over text here. Scrapbook paper. Trim that's new. Another notepad. Cookbook page, notebook paper, washi tape. This folds down too with leaf printing. Little washi tape there. Fabric. Paper over the text, which is coffee dyed. Scrapbook paper stamps. Graph paper. More watercolor. Planner. A little flip there. Washi tape. The graph paper again with ribbon. Fabric. Cookbook again. Playing card. And a little mini journal card there. And there is the little cross-stitch piece in this one. This legal paper over the text there. Stitch papers. The vocabulary cards. Scrapbook paper. Paper over text again, fabric. Flip on coffee dyed. Washi tape, scrapbook paper butterfly, the wrapping paper once again, ribbon. And here is the seed packet envelope in this one. Okay. Now the first large one here. These are 6 inches by 7. They also have 5-hole stitch binding with the beads on the end and 48 pages in these. There's the front. There's the back. Most of this fabric too is vintage. It's an index card, journaling card I made. That's mostly magazine paper. This, I have a dog scratching. Scrapbook paper. This is what? Child's book reader with paper over it and some scrapbook paper there. A flip on coffee dyed. Washi tape, scrapbook paper sewn to, I believe that's another Nancy Drew. Washi tape, scrapbook paper. Pocket here with a mini booklet in it with blank paper in there. Wrapping paper, it's also vintage. Fabric, washi, vintage coloring book page. Washi, fabric, just sewing over the text here. Paper over the text, ribbon, seam binding. This is vintage notebook paper with leaf printing. Cookbook page again. Ribbon or yarn, I'm sorry, yarn. Planner page. Same style envelope. Tickets. This is a paper doll book page. It's a tag that I made, Banks Blank. The planner again, there's the cross stitch piece. Cookbook, the other side of the leaf printed notebook paper, paper flip, paper over the text, fabric, rubber stamping, some washi tape, old lace there. There is playing card in this one, and a journaling card. Back is blank also. There's some ribbon here, accented there. It's legal paper over the text with washi. Yes, that is a Nancy Drew page. Page is sewn down. Little ribbon, little rickrack, fabric. Book page again. A couple scrapbook paper birds in the lattice there. Flips out with some rubber stamping, ribbon, and a seed packet style envelope. Okay. And the last large one, same size, 6 by 7. Beads, 5-hole stitch, 48 pages. Here is the card in this. Same thing, I think that's all magazine. Leaf printing. This is the right side, but it kind of went through. I thought that was kind of neat. What is that? Child's book, Childcraft, I believe. This flips down. Fabric. Planner page with the paper flip. It's a little tuck there with just plain paper inside and an envelope. Scrapbook paper. Pocket here. with a little staggered notebook. Coffee dyed with fabric and rickrack. Cookbook, vintage coloring book, washi tape, wrapping paper again, seam binding, child's reader, lace, envelope with tickets, fabric flip on the other side here. This is scrapbook paper, scrapbook sewn to Nancy Drew page, washi. This is also a paper doll book page. It's coffee dyed over text, fabric, it's Nancy Drew, two birds on the lattice in here, stamping, large rickrack, tag I made in this one. The child's book reader, washi and scrapbook, some stamping, the coloring book, cookbook, fabric on coffee dyed here, washi tape, pocket with the playing card, and the drawing card in this one. Scrapbook paper label, this is scrapbook paper on the side here, that's the planner, paper over the text, scrapbook, sewn pages, the leaf printing paper again, which this is just like a printer paper, cross stitch piece, and the envelope in here. Okay, thank you very much for viewing. These are all in my shop now. Okay, have a nice day out there.